So happy to present another edition of In the Arts, and I'd like to introduce Heather Clausen. She's Executive Director of the Fort Wayne Youtheatre, a fantastic organization, and Rachel Reinking from Arts United, another fantastic organization. Ladies, thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
You have, Heather, something coming up. It's the next big production for the Youtheatre, for the troupe there. Stories from the Stacks, Theater for Young Readers is the title of the presentation, but you've got something called Dragons Love Tacos. I think I've heard of this book, but please tell everybody what it's all about and how exciting it is to bring it to the stage.
Yeah. So Dragons Love Tacos, the show is based on the famous children's book, and it's all about some dragons who love to eat tacos and the mayhem that incurs if you accidentally give them a little bit too spicy of salsa.
Join the club, dragons, okay?
But it's really special. You know, theater for young audiences is a style of theater that's not done very often here in the Fort Wayne community. It's theater written specifically for that very young pre-K to third grade. So the language that's used in the show is easy to digest. It's very animated, very colorful. We have very large dragon hats for our actors. So it's a ton of fun, and it's all done through a partnership with the Allen County Public Library.
That's really fantastic too. And you mentioned preschool through grade 3, but everybody was there. So big brothers and big sisters in the crowd will love it. Moms and dads of preschool through grade 3 will love it. It's really for everybody.
It is for everyone.
Yeah, it's and grandma and grandpa and all the friends. It's one of those things too where I love this. You want to serve so many people in our community, not just say, hey, come and see our show. So how are you doing that with performances?
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, especially with this show, we actually had a very overwhelming response from the schools in our community.
Nice.
Because it is so rare for schools to be able to bring students to free opportunities. So we actually had to add an additional school show at the library, which is amazing. So we'll have 2 full school shows there at the library, and then we're actually taking the production out on the road to some students at Tolles to make sure that they can experience the magic of live theater as well.
So you have the school performances wherever they are. You have a sensory performance coming up. When are the regular performances?
Yeah, so the performances, the public performances take place over the 26th and 27th.
Okay.
I will say the sensory-friendly performance as well, while we do make modifications to the production, everybody is still welcome.
Good.
Especially with younger audiences, sometimes we find that a more soothing and a more relaxed setting is better for people who are experiencing theater for the first time. So right now, all of the tickets appear to be sold out on the website, but don't worry. We still do have tickets available to that sensory-friendly show. And then we will have some tickets available at the door. We've held back tickets to make sure that anybody who walks up to the show will be able to attend.
Wonderful. And again, at the Downtown Public Library, you need those tickets reserved, but they are free, which is such a great deal. I'll tell you what, Rachel, when you say there's something for everyone in the arts world, family in Fort Wayne, it's true. And these young people with the Youtheatre, they just have wonderful opportunities over and over and over again. My humblest of opinions.
I can concur with your opinion.
Thank you.
I think one of the great things about Youtheatre is that it does allow for all ages to experience something. It's a very family-friendly organization, and having a presentation like this in particular, not only are you bringing in the literary aspect into this and being able to allow kids to perform on stage, but also inspire kids to not only love being an audience member in theater, but then get them engaged potentially in participating in theater down the long run.
Absolutely, planting the seed. All right, FortWayneYouthTheatre.org is the place to go if you need any questions answered or ticket information. Thank you both for being here. Good luck to you and everyone involved.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
luck.
you for having us.
Of course, anytime.